We're going to start with Uganda.
Hi, my name is Oliva Nakakande and I'm Miss Uganda 2019-2020. I'm glad to be representing my country, Uganda, at Miss World this December in London. I enjoy traveling. I love reading novels and listening to motivational speakers. I also love sports, especially basketball. Growing up in an extended family is such a blessing. We enjoy coming together and I cannot trade my family for anything. I am so glad to be coming from the most beautiful country in the whole world, Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. The weather is incredible. You need to visit Uganda. With the Miss Uganda and the Miss World platforms, I'm so glad to be the voice of so many girls out there, not only in Uganda, but also around the world, that are going through so many challenges. For example, my Beauty with a Purpose project, which is fighting against teenage pregnancies. Being an advocate gives me so much joy that I'm able to add my voice and bring about change. I'm looking forward to meeting all the other contestants from around the world. See you in London.
You said that you have like a very big extended family. Like exactly how many of you are?
Thank you. Well, according to the Western School of Thought, an extended family is an extension of a nuclear family, and it comprises of the mother, the father, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, and all the other relatives. However, in our African context and how I was raised to believe, an extended family also includes the friends, the community, the nannies, and everyone that takes part in raising a child. So I believe that it takes an entire village to raise a child. So in my tribe, the Maganda tribe where I come from, we have a saying that goes, "Agadi awamuge galume nyama."
Yeah, very true.
Which means that when we come together, we create amazing firework. For example, if I have one candle, I can create some heat and some light. But if I have so many candles, I can create a lot of heat and I can light the entire world. So coming from an extended family is such a blessing, and they've really impacted my life. They've given me so many values, taught me a lot of things, values like compassion, authenticity, godliness, hard work. And these are the values that I use in my daily life, and I believe that they are the values that I'm going to use when I win Miss World.
I feel like we're so much alike because in Mexico, like, we live with our aunts and our grandparents, and we're just living in one huge house, and we are a community. So I think we're alike on that.
Yeah.
But tell me about your Beauty with a Purpose now, Uganda.
Well, my Beauty with a Purpose project is increasing teenage literacy rates as one of the solutions to fight teenage pregnancies in Uganda. My country, Uganda, is one of the less fortunate countries in the whole world, whereby many people lack livelihood options. For example, basic needs like soap and even earning $1 a day. It's very hard for so many people. So you realize that girls, especially the girls, are really struggling, and they tend to drop out of school, and they fall prey to teenage pregnancies. So with my Beauty with a Purpose, we're trying to get the girls who are pregnant and teenage mothers to educate them, motivate them, tell them it's okay, and after giving birth, go back to school. And in that way, they become a part of our extended family, because we are a part of raising their children and also raising them physically, emotionally. We're all together. So you realize that in Uganda, 1 in 4 girls is either pregnant or a mother by the age of 19, which is pretty scary. So when I was working, before I came here for Miss World, in October, I visited a place where they keep teenage mothers and teenage pregnant girls. There were so many girls, but there was this case of a girl that really touched my heart, the girl called Brenda Nansereko. She's only 13 years old, and she was pregnant. And I got to talk to her, and like her story really touched me because she told me she was looking for school fees, basic needs, and then her parents couldn't afford that. And then the only option was to look around for help. And then there was an older man in the village who, you know, said, I'm going to help you. But in the long run, she got pregnant, and then she had to run away from home. After running away from home, her parents looked for her and found out that she was pregnant. Unfortunately, she was pregnant at the same time that her mother, too, was pregnant. So it caused a lot of chaos in the entire family. She dropped out of school. She lost the friends. She started blaming herself for everything she done. So
this is one of the multiple stories that you have
there. This is one of the many stories in Uganda. So we need to really help these girls and tell them it's okay, there is life after that, because when you're 13 years, there is a whole life ahead of you. School is still there. There is a chance to go back to school. That's my beauty with a purpose.
Thank you, Uganda.
Thank you.